Hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 on our mode run. In the last episode we've completed almost everything in Riverton except that clown gathering parts thing. Anyway, Gortash became a duke and now we're sort of undercover working for him. Kill Oren, but as usual we kill him later. So anyway, on to the lower city.
Let's see what this does.
Meaning that in the games of generals and
Very well.
dukes, we're not even pawns.
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree. And to think, the drama's just started. You see, Gortash has had Will's father relocated. To his death, the way I hear it. Such a shame. And to think there's no way to save him. Or is there? I know enough. Let's talk to Will in your camp. Work something out. The Duke's life depends on it.
Yes, by this time we know what she means, so...
How much further can I go?
This is exit. Similar.
Hells, not this again.
The brain is resisting its orders. Without all three stones to control it, it will soon start acting on its own will.
Yes, but plot demands. It will wait.
Thank you for the lift, my friend. Thank you very much indeed. Ta-ta.
Must be surrendered. All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council. Of the ongoing emergency.
So now we're in the lower city, I think one of the most boring places. I never liked cities in any RPGs. Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 included. So, what will be my goal? My goal will be to finish Shadowheart's quest, so go to that house of whatever it's called. But first, our stop will be at Daemon to buy nastier armor. And there's, I believe, somewhere a new hidden secret that maybe I'll stop by if I manage to find it. So yeah, be right back.
Infantry of any and all.
Hey, smart stuff. I'm Willoughby, the comedian. And we got a little contest here called the Laugh Riot. You want to play along? Great! I'll go first to show you how it's done, and then you can see if you can top me. Hello, Baldurians! You know, I wouldn't be here tonight, except my wife ran off with a cambion. That's right, I got fiend zoned. We used to have a drow comedian. I had to ask her to stop casting Tasha's hideous laughter on the audience. Then I asked her how many drow it takes to light a torch, and she said, none. We have dark vision. So I killed her.
The elf song patrons think that one's funny. There may be hope for you yet.
Your turn, smart stuff. Knock 'em dead. But not literally. Got me? Got me with an ancient jest that's older than I am. Win or lose, I'm stealing that one. Pig jokes are never wrong. Well done.
Cheers, whistles, and applause. You're almost shocked.
Yeah, you're hilarious. Now get out of here before I lose my job.
Alright, no more funny business. Alright, I think this is the place. The Galbraith's home. It's supposed to be a secret of some sort, some secret NPC. Once I get there, I will tell the story. I mean, he's the guy.
He has twice the kills you did at that age. He knows the 7 major arteries, the blind spots, everything. That Mind Flayer is done for. Everywhere. The city is infested. I've been monitoring them for some months now. They're planning something. Something big. Galbraith Stredivas, Mind Flayer hunter. My son is tracking one of the beasts as we speak. No. The more minds for an illithid to feast on, the greater the risk. As I know too well. I tried to save another and wound up retired. Permanently. My son has taken up the mantle. He fights tooth and nail every single day. I only pray it's enough. That I've done enough. He's more than that. I couldn't be prouder of him. An old friend gifted me this. Call it thanks for setting me at ease. They won't win, you know. The Mind Flayers. Not with my son fighting the good fight. And you.
So this is the reward that you get for just talking to this guy. And I believe the story is that some guy wrote to Larian that he and his father loved the early access of Baldur's Gate, but his father was suffering from Alzheimer's. So I guess they added this character. That's what I think I remember. I'm not sure it's quite accurate, but you know how it goes. So yeah, next stop. Not this, the Sharon Temple. Yeah. Alright, here's the House of Grief.
Catch a break.
Let's enter.
Welcome to the House of Grief. Or perhaps welcome is the wrong word, Shadowheart. There's been some debate whether you'd even show up and face the consequences of your actions. I assumed you tried to flee, like a craven.
Spare me your venom. I'm sure the Mother Superior will have plenty of her own.
All in due time. As I said, in due time. First, you submit to the mapping of the heart. Only then can we know what is to be done with you. Follow me. Have a seat. The mapping will begin shortly.
You seek to be unburdened, yes? The mapping of the heart can reveal the way. Yet, there is another here whose need is great.
That voice. Allow me. I think I'm supposed to do this.
Do you know why you are here?
There is something I lost. No. Had taken from me. My family. My life. I want it all back.
Loss is a gift, girl. Do you still not understand that? Now give me the true answer. What is your purpose in being here?
The artifact. I was sent to retrieve it. At any cost.
And who tasked you with this mission?
The Mother Superior of It's you.
Give me the honor of my name. In full.
I can't. My memories...
I know what's in that head of yours better than you do, girl. My name.
Mother Superior... Lyconia Devere.
You still have the wits to recognize your betters. Good. Now descend. You have much to answer for.
An astral projection? Very clever. I'll stay on my toes around this one.
Alright. You could go through here. Just do some looting, but that's not... What's the point if we will have keys later?
Stolen childhood spent in these halls. The Mother Superior must be close. Soon this will all be over.
Keep going. The Mother Superior is expecting you.
Alright, let's do some pre-buffing.
For a good meal.
Indolence breeds madness. No one stopped me yet.
They already heard how you disgraced yourself before Lady Shah. How she marked you as the enemy. But it is quite another thing for them to see it for themselves. I am very glad you decided to return. A cautionary tale such as yours will be studied by Lady Shah's initiates for years to come. But perhaps I can make a case for some small measure of mercy. Give me the artifact, and I can at least make this quick.
Enough. I don't answer to you. Not anymore. I'm here for my family. That's right. I know what you did. And it's not going to be quick.
This is your family. And now you have turned your back on it. The artifact was your last chance to prove yourself. And you squandered it. Such misplaced camaraderie. How about this? Surrender this one to me, now, and you can leave freely. And consider Lady Shah's forces your allies in the battles to come. As you like. Lilala! For Shah!
Alright, our main team is first, so
Good idea, Karlak.
let's attack. Fine. And we need to retreat.
Close ranks.
Got to concentrate.
Wait! Are you fucking serious?
Still breathing, despite everything.
Got to focus.
And you need to... That's better. No! What? Oh my god. Why? Seriously, have Larian so screwed up this bloody place that is unbearable. Okay, Radiant won't hit her. Such bullshit. Alright, then better eliminate them quickly. Of course, saved.
Smell blood. What now?
Yeah, that stupid sanctuary.
I'll strike you down.
because I'm the darkest.
Let's finish this.
I am Lady Shah's instrument. You can't.
Okay, I think you need to make them busy. Almost everyone saves everything. And you. Good. I want her to be knocked out. That means she won't be able to use her legendary. Shame. Course 27.
The next singer shall prevail.
The Dark Lady's rules must die!
Soldier.
Alright, Karnak, what can you throw?
Easy
Good. More down, more to come.
I will ascend.
And listen, you need to kill this stupid mage. You failed. Maybe we can push her and maybe she will die. That's pathetic. That's more like it. No. No death.
Well, so much for peace. Light on my feet.
What should I do?
Yeah, since she has this stupid red inner retort, I don't want to cast. This will hit her. So, no, I don't want to risk it, dealing damage by the retort. Sanctuary removes Guardian, no matter.
I will ascend.
They receive their damage.
Can't give up. Not now.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Fighting is futile. The darkness awaits you.
Of course, 23 and 23, because why not? Good, gather round.
No choice but to keep going. Death won't take me yet.
Swift and lethal.
Yes, sir, you now must force konia to attack. Alright, you need then.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Now use potion of haste.
I am fury. I am death.
Of course. Are you serious? This is some kind of bullshit. And that's even more bullshit.
Ready for another round? Go on.
Can't give up.
And how did you hit me? So many broken stuff.
No mercy.
And what? Yeah. 83, miss.
Heading there. I will ascend.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
You shall never. I know your fears, girl. The unknown father, offering an embrace of
over there.
Time to strike. This is your end.
Nothing important is ever easy. Have them ready.
Lady Shadow guides me. Your end is...
Oh, you're lucky. Oh, you mother.
Time to strike.
Do I have gust of wind? If I have, it's not available.
I'm heating up.
Alright,
I am death.
time to use anti-sanctuary's method.
we have here?
I won't give in.
Now you're given to? Yeah.
Time to push my luck again.
All right, Karlak, it's go time.
Need to act fast. Let's see this done.
And where is that daylight? There. Fuck your darkness.
Blood comes easy these days.
I'm ready.
My little trick.
I have to find my parents. They must be close.
Alright.
Swift as my feet can carry me. What's hiding here? I'm exhausted.
You and I need to speak.
Huh?
You may have evaded the mapping of the heart, but never mind. I can delve into your true intentions right now. As I thought. Quite an adventure has brought you to this point.
And they broke. How?
Kidnapping, infection, the Hells, hunted by cultists and Githyanki alike. And, of course, the artifact.
How do you break a quest that was always working? You know, I finished this pre-patch 1, I finished it pre-patch 4, we're almost patch 6, I believe, countless of hotfixes, and now she acts as if I didn't do the mapping of heart, didn't talk to her at all, and if I attack her, she's in the down state. Larian, you... Yeah, and I cannot attack her due to Sanctuary, although of course I can attack her because I have a cleave. Oh, fuck you, game. Fuck you, game.
Let's see what this
Everything broken, every patch. Oh, we fixed this, we fixed that, you fixed bullshit.
Behind the crates, there's a hole.
A little hideaway. Why does this place seem so familiar?
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Right, now according to this note, I should have two options to use that mirror. So let's get to the parents, rescue her parents, and use the mirror.
I see my parents. What's been done?
It can't be. Another vile trick.
No. There is no trick. It's her. Jennifer. Jen. Our little girl.
Moon Maiden's grace. It is you.
I'm here to get you out of here. They're all gone. It's over.
It is not over. You see, it matters not if you raise this place. If you slay every one of your brothers and sisters. That was never where my power resided. Every time you tried to step away from me, every time you tried to reach for Seluna, my hold on you bites deeper. If you had learned, if you had obeyed, there would be no pain. But you struggle on. You will make things worse for yourself. And for them. Victory? Your victory is but a guttering candle in the dark. Temporary. Inconsequential.
Enough! I'm taking my parents away from here. I'm taking them away from you!
You cannot. We are still bound to you. You cannot both free us and free yourself from her curse. The Moon Maiden needs you more than she needs us. You are the future. You must return to the fold. We are the past. And our duty is almost done.
Eloquently put. His mind stood up well to his time here. The same cannot be said for your mother. Such brief, fragile lives humans lead. This is my final lesson. I leave you now to dwell on your mistakes and make your choice.
Shah's parting words make your flesh crawl. There is no lesson to be learned here, only a family's torment, a spiteful goddess's whims, and an unspeakable choice to be made.
She's gone. I don't understand.
Shah will never admit defeat. Not until she has stolen one last thing from you. We cannot allow your future to be her last prize. Not after all your mother and I have endured. To see you again. Your companion understands, I think. Help her, please. Help her see what must be done.
I'm sorry. I didn't know any of this was happening until it was much too late. I came to try to put things right.
And you did. You found us. All these years, that dream kept us going. That you would break free. No matter what they made you do to us, we knew you were still in there.
I knew the Dark Woods wouldn't frighten you. You were always such a brave girl.
She was, and still is. You've saved us. Now save yourself. You'll be out of Shah's reach, and we'll be at peace.
I only just found you again after all this time. I can't lose you again.
We'll still be with you. By the Moon Maiden's grace, we'll never be far. Please, Jennifer.
Not this time.
But the curse. I just have to go on like this. Suffering.
Okay.
I didn't come this far just to give up at the final hurdle. We're leaving this place together. I'm going to take care of you.
Our time has passed, Jennifer. You must not let us burden you.
You're no burden. You're my strength. I think I know where my willful side comes from now.
But...
Hush, Arnel. Jen wants her family. Jen shall have her family. How can we help, dear?
Get out of this place as soon as your strength allows. There's a camp. You'll be safe there.
Alright.
Everything that's happened. Shah, my parents. It's almost too much to take in. Give me a night to try and get my head together.
So now the mirror. From what I know,
a huge polished disc looms before you. A mirror. One used by the Sharans to plunder memories from the minds of others.
This feels familiar to me somehow. I'm sure I've stood before this mirror before. Many times, perhaps.
from what I know, now we have option to use this, and then use a religion to use it another second time. So let's use it normally.
Draw you into a stupefying embrace. Your thoughts, feelings, memories, they grow slow and drowsy, drifting away from each other. You must surrender some part of yourself. But what? Something precious was surrendered. Already you cannot recall its exact nature, but you feel its loss all the same. Still though, for whatever was lost, something new shall be gained. You feel the presence of something ancient and unknowable. It has taken notice of you. It seems to be intrigued by you. Where once the mirror showed nothing, there is now something. Memories, experiences, skills, all prized from the minds of others, and now offered to you to choose from. Adoring looks, fawning laughter, and nods of agreement are your constant companions. Is there anything a quick tongue and a warm smile cannot achieve? The memory fades away, yet it leaves its mark on your mind. The dark mirror seems to turn dormant, its hunger sated.
Right, so now we should have 17 charisma. Let's use this piece of equipment.
The huge mirror stares down at you like a great dark eye.
And now we can use religion. And try our best luck.
You feel a presence, dark and ancient. It approves of your fealty. Your mind still reels from what you have already received from the mirror. You cannot partake again. The dark mirror seems to
Okay, so I think other persons can. So yeah, I will do it off camera because I need to think about it. And then I will have to think. So I thought 17 charisma is not needed. It need to be 16 or maybe 18. I will see. Probably lower wisdom. Anyway, yeah. Let's finish level up maybe. Alright, I will do it the rest off camera, so thank you for watching and see you in the next one.
Over the little worm.
Sorore surge, testis esto pacti me. Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in beator.
Notum sit in beator.
Holy hells.
I come to bargain. The hells demand witness.
Your parasite links with Will's, and your memories flow into him. He sees his father's flight from Worm's Rock, and hears Mizora's words to you.
Shit. Where did Gortash send my father? How do I save him?
Sisters.
Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable. No contract is ended without sacrifice. A cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the Archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel! I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose. Addendum F. The Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at Moonrise. The Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time as the Absolute is slain.
You damned wretch! Father. Do it. Break the pact.
Fiat Ita.
Fiat Ita. Anima ad beator.
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boy's all grown up. And don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketheric and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. Its rebellion against Orin and Gortash has been fierce, even as it executes their final orders. Once those orders are complete, there is a good chance it will break free.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An Elder Brain enslaved is one thing. An Elder Brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome. You are correct. I should be. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else. You are impatient. Even in this, you remind me of her, of Belin Stelmane. At least, when she was alive. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Belin was different from my relationship with you. And yet you emulated so well. Very well. Let us move on. You remain very attached to your physical form. I suggest you shed it.